Hi everybody, John here. This is going to be a short, little, quick, piffy thread response to Martin Parrott, the Vinyl Scavengers thread. He's called it Red or Dead, and in that he invites us to show a series of album covers that have a red spine, because apparently there aren't many, and it's quite true. If you look on, any amount of records, there aren't many red spines, so it's interesting to pull the ones out that we see and see which ones they are. And then as the second part, he spoke about showing artists that had died, so red or dead. So I've selected a few artists that have passed on. So first of all, here's my wodge of red album covers with red spines that I'm going to walk through just quickly. First one is Red Spine, Public Image Limited. Great record. Next one is the B-52s, indeed a very red spine. Next one is Red Spine on the Beach Boys, all summer long. Next, a recent addition to my collection. This was sent to me by Darren in the studio. T-Rex compilation 1972. Got a very red spine. Beautiful record that is. And a fifth one is the Blow Monkeys with the red spine, an album called Springtime. And then I'm going to crowbar this one in loosely at the end. This is a red spine. This is an unusual record that I've got in my collection. I picked it up a while ago, and I hadn't shown it before on my channel purely because of its nature. It's quite an unusual, I would say rare, obscure record. There's not an awful lot online about it. I think there is one entry on Discogs, but it gives virtually no information. Somebody has tried recording it and putting it on YouTube. So it's kind of a bit like a comedy record. It says this is sexually orientated material for adults only. And inside it's got a list of songs, and it says songs by Roger and Brian Scott, whoever they are. And it says to you, it says balls to you. Yeah. A while ago I heard John, 6-inch pianist, describe a category of records that he files just past the Christmas records. And this is one of those. It doesn't really quite fit into any other category that you may have in your collection. So you put it in that slot in your record shelves just past the Christmas records, because it doesn't quite fit anywhere else. This is where I keep this one. Anyway, so that's that. Just turn Jimmy down there. So the second part of the thread is to show people that have passed on. I thought of an interesting theme, or at least semi-interesting. I thought I would show members of the 27 Club. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'll start off by showing the Rolling Stones. Here they've got a picture of Brian Jones, who died age 27, huge loss. I don't think the Rolling Stones were ever quite the same afterwards, were they? Then I'm going to show Janis Joplin, died at the age of 27. And then I'm going to show Jim Morrison, also died, age 27. Next I'm going to show Jimi Hendrix, also died at the age of 27. Sad loss. And then finally Oh, I'm just going to take the shrink wrap off this. Finally, I'm going to show Amy Winehouse, who died sadly at the age of 27. There you go, Martin. I hope that is all the things that I needed to do to be part of this thread. Check out Martin's channel, everybody. He shows lots of unusual, obscure things that he collects. And check out my next video. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers, bye.